Instagrams and Ravelries and
Yeah.
Hi everybody.
Hey, good morning. It is. Gotta check the old watch. Oh shit, I got it on upside down. I'm so sorry.
It's upside down,
It's
Mickey.
upside down day.
It's upside down day.
And it's upside down Mickey day. It is the 12th. That's right, it's Columbus weekend.
Yeah.
Sorry, you don't get the day off. Canadian company.
I do. Right. Yeah. So I get Good Friday off, but I don't get Columbus Day off. No.
Yeah, it's not.
I don't
one
get
week of
President's
the-
Day off.
No, you don't
No.
do that because that's not.
No.
Do you get like the Prime Minister's Day off?
No. I
Well,
don't get
gee,
any
I
of the
think-
Canadian holidays off
Because you're down here.
because I'm in America.
Well,
Yeah.
that sucks. Then they should
Yeah.
give you
We don't
that.
get the American holidays
No.
either. I don't get Christmas Eve off, but I get Boxing Day off.
Oh, the day after because
It's Canada.
it's Canada. And what do you,
I'm not in the powers that be to make the decisions on what holidays the Americans get off. Just I
Well,
just get the
yeah,
benefit from the days off
Yeah.
that they give me.
your connection is unstable. Please wait while we are trying
Whatever.
connecting. Whatever we're going on, and whoever sees us, and gets us.
Yeah.
It's them, not us this time. So it's them not connecting us. So
Yeah. Why do I
Flock Around the Table
better.
is back again, flocking in
in 2025?
25.
This is episode 230
Holy crap.
on a cracker.
And she's done them all because I haven't been here for them all. And so this poor kid's done 250 episodes with you. Can you imagine that?
230, not 250.
Oh, 230.
230.
That's right. Well, 250 is coming up. So, because we'll hit 250 this year because I'll be here.
Yeah. Not
Well, no,
this year.
not this year, next year.
Whatever.
Whatever. Sometime it'll get there. If
We
we
would have to
continue to do it.
We would have to do like 20 days in a row.
Yeah. I don't
And
think
you're
we-
not coming here 20 days.
No, why me? You never
We
know.
could start
If they can't find me, I can't drive them there or can't do anything for them. So,
we'll just put a GoPro on you and
Yeah.
stream that live. So you
There
can
you
see everywhere that Deb is going in her endeavors every day, to which hospital, taking whom to whoever,
and then
where.
realizing that we came back, that she forgot to go to Costco. So we had to turn around and go there because the dog, it was for the dog. So it's the only reason we did that. And then, of course, if you go out, well, I'm not going out. Well,
Could you go out?
could you? Then you get that. Yes. Then you get that.
Could you go get this for me then?
And you're sure. And then when you go over the next day to walk the dog,
Did you get this too? No.
they didn't use what you gave them because she was too tired.
I
Yeah.
didn't need it right away.
Yeah, situation. Yeah. But I went right away, sort of thing. So it's been one of those joyful moments in one's life. But this is a joyful moment for all of you here because last week
I promised
she promised she would have an
FO.
and she finished it last Sunday.
I
for
did.
you.
I did. I put it on Instagram, but if y'all aren't on Instagram,
Like me. I just got a note saying, hey,
I sent it to her. I sent a photo to her too. I go, I know you're not on Instagram, but damn it, here's my finished object.
isn't that cute?
With a giant pom-pom. Now, for those of you not in the know, this is actually a pumpkin. Can you tell? It's a pumpkin. It's not a pumpkin, but it was a pumpkin pattern.
Yes.
It's a pattern for a pumpkin. And I just gathered one side and said, that looks like it could be a hat. And lo and behold, it can just be a hat. However, it's a little short on me. So it's going to go
The next one, probably.
to somebody with a smaller head, shorter head. Does it fit you?
Yeah, I think so.
If it doesn't fit her, it's going, well, it's not going to, whatever.
I'm
Good
trying to
Lord.
find the pattern here on Ravelry, but because it's been on the front couple of pages for a while.
Oh, it's right behind us too.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I don't need to find it on the pattern
No,
then.
you don't need to find another. So this hat is done exactly as this pattern is written for the small one, the very top pumpkin, and I only gathered one side. I didn't gather the other. Otherwise, everything is the same. So I went, well, it's a little short on me. It'll fit a smaller person's head.
But at least, I mean, she did finish it. And what
Yeah.
a creative idea. Because I think in the one video, it sort of pulls this in and this becomes
Yeah,
the
that
bottom
becomes the
of
pumpkin.
And
pumpkin.
it's meant for
Pumpkin spice crochet trio.
There you go.
So it fits her perfectly.
Nice bumps.
And I thought, well, I kind of really like this. So
Yeah.
I went into my stash and I found 2 skeins of this.
That's a nice color. That's nice.
Bubblegum pink.
Nice.
And
it's fuzzy soft.
Yeah, it's really fuzzy soft. And I started doing the large pumpkin because I have a large pumpkin. And I have this much of it done. So it's done flat. And as I'm doing this, I'm sitting on the couch watching the football, not really watching the football.
Not really watching the football.
And I'm doing this and I'm like, this would be a really great blanket.
Oh, it is. You just keep going and going and, you just would make this a lot, or you could do squares.
I probably would not. There's this ridge in between each of the, it is a wheat stitch for whoever asked that last week.
Feel it at all.
No.
Would you, well, maybe.
I don't know if I would do this little ribbing in between, which is 2 rows of back loop only.
Okay. Maybe just go through like.
I might just do like 2 rows of single crochet or a double crochet in between each one or something.
Anything.
It's just fiddly.
Yeah.
The 2 rows. I mean, if you were doing like 300 stitches across to do a blanket.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I would just be like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
The back loop only.
Sure.
And with this one, it's even more fiddly because this yarn is super fluffy.
Yeah.
And so it is quite fiddly to do that 2 row in between. But I like the way it looks, and it's only a hat, so it'll
be fun.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah. Plus, we cooled off quite a bit here. The mornings have been a bit nippy here, so
Sweater weather.
Sweater weather is here, and that's because
not for me. I mean,
me.
I wear my all the time.
See, and it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Look, how cute is this? It's pink, and
that's cute.
Yeah, it's adorable. Yeah, this is my.
She's got her sweater on.
Got my first one on.
Boo.
So. Actually, you need to finish that one because that would look better on me today than this one.
It would, but this is the tall. This will be a floppy hat.
This would be like this on me.
Yeah.
It would be.
So that is with acrylic worsted weight. This is worsted weight acrylic, and so like like a red heart.
It's like so pattern. I mean, it looks like you spent hours and hours doing something. I mean, the wheat stitch. Plus the fact that if you pick this up like Hobby Lobby or whatever, I love this yarn. You can make them and easily just give them out so quickly that the whole family would have them for the holidays.
And super adaptive for any weight yarn.
Yeah.
Because you're doing it flat. So you can just measure
as you're going.
Like your first chain stitch,
right?
You just do from like
here
to the top
to your head, so that you kind of know where it's going to fall, or your ear to the bottom of the ear so that you kind of get an idea of where you
or go a little bit longer, because this one only has a 4-stitch. The pattern only has a 4-stitch for both sides, the top and the bottom on the pumpkin.
Oh, okay.
So you could adapt it where you're putting like 8 stitches on one, so you have a bit more of a rib.
Right, you could. And you could actually, then you could make it so that it would flip up too, if you like that kind of thing. A very adaptable pattern, very cool. Who would have thought that from a pumpkin you could get a hat? Usually you make a hat that looks like a pumpkin.
Well, the hat,
a pumpkin that turns into a hat.
The hat goes on a pumpkin head, so.
When we color your hair orange with a little green stem at the top.
Right. Yeah, a little green poof up here.
Yeah, we need one of those sort of things on it. So
no, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, well, anyway, look how proud of her. She said she finished it Sunday night, and I thought, My God, how quick was that?
Yeah, it works up really fast. It's just that 2 rows in between where your back loop, where it's a little
Yeah,
bit fiddly.
sometimes that happens.
It's not quite as fiddly as like a slip
Can you
stitch.
make it into a knitting? And no, because we're not going to convert it into
No.
the wheat stitch. I'm sure, Karen, if you wanted to
If
get
you want to
online,
look,
you can. A knitted pumpkin hat is probably made very similar because you probably make it flat
and then gather each
and then
side.
gather the top and the bottom.
Yes,
Or,
just
you know,
gather one side.
you don't, as a rule, crochet much in the round, as a rule. No, not as a rule. I mean, I think we're getting better with it over the years.
I mean, there's quite a few things that I crochet in the round.
Yeah, actually, there is. Come to think of it, yeah,
Yeah,
they
well,
do.
a lot of
We do
hats,
our
I think.
hats and things. So
Towels,
Mhm.
Mobius.
Mine become Mobius because when I'm
Yeah.
picturing it together, I get it turned upside down and around. So anyway, that's a project for you, Karen. You can do it in January on the ship. We'll just kind of sit together and get that. going
Yeah,
on
find
the
that
ship.
pattern.
Yeah. And there you go. Or she can write it on the ship. We can work on it on the ship. Because Karen and I are going
Go
together.
ahead, Karen. Go ahead and write that up.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not gonna be me.
Yeah. So did you make any stitch markers this week?
did.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Imagine
I
that.
made snowflake packs.
Snowflake packs.
Yeah, sets. So
That's nice.
I have 4 different size sets. I have a 15-piece set.
Nice.
15 different snowflakes because snowflakes are never the same.
Look at how cute that is.
They're all in shades of blue,
That's
aqua, dark
amazing.
blue, white, and silver. Right?
Nice.
15.
Those are cute. Silver, bluish. Oh, look at these blue ones.
12. Packs of 12. In case you just don't need 15.
Yeah,
you only want 12.
12.
You only need 12. That's
and then you don't
8.
need 12.
If you only just want 8, I got that too. See,
But if you want one, you can't have one. Forget it. Get out of here.
And blues and whites. And then just because snowflakes aren't really blue.
Well, they are with time if they
by the glacier.
Yeah, if they are by the glacier.
You're by the glacier, they're blue.
But then are they ice or are they snow?
Right.
See, then you
so I also have 4 packs that are just white.
Cute.
That are literally just white, but they're all different.
Oh, those are cute. These are great to put on, when you're making your winter hat or something like that, when you're knitting along.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. Oh, these are so pretty. They're very festive.
So there's only a few in each pack, like 2 or 3 packs in each size. So if you want them,
get on there and get
them. Right now, the entire shop is 15% off.
How wonderful are you?
I know, right?
You really are. That was amazing.
And literally, y'all, if it's not in my shop, I just don't know where it is because I've got 218 things in there right now. So,
and the word is the thing gets every once in a while when I'll flip through Amazon or Temu or Amazon Haul or some of those things, or any of the other sites. Like you go on a yarn site and they show certain stitch markers, and I'm like, I wonder if I've seen these before, and I'm thinking, yeah, I
have. Yep, Sue's got those.
Yeah, Sue's got those because
she's got those.
As I go through all the other different, to go through Temu to find all the tchitchke little thing, you're always going through charm sites so that you always got charms.
Well, yeah. Now I'm literally like Jamie said. Well, and I had Tori down. Right. Like I get my floor is covered, y'all. I can't even. I'm not purchasing things. I'm just like, oh, I have that. I don't even have that listed. Oh.
I wouldn't know. At 218, I wouldn't know. However, I have to admit, with the years that I did a lot of cross stitch and bought patterns, I think over the 10, 15 years I was doing it over the time, I think I only duplicated maybe 5 patterns. Oh. You just in the back of your brain. Plus, you got to remember, I was in my 40s versus in
Versus
my
now.
70s. Now I can, did I get in the car? Am I going somewhere? Oh, well, I'll just figure something out, I mean, that's how you get when you get a little older, whatever, but but I can do this on my own. So
What is
This
this
is a
just a
hat.
regular like vanilla beanie?
yeah, this is called, I actually have the pattern.
It's not just a vanilla beanie. You have
No,
to have
no.
a pattern for it.
I have a pattern for everything, Spooky, because I'm just
Oh, it's ribbed.
It's ribbed. It's called Bankhead. Okay, it's called Bankhead.
Bankhead, Bank.
Bank, and I think it's free in Ravelry if I'm not mistaken. Real easy. And this was my to-go when I sit and knit with my sister. And I started this on the 6th. Today's the 12th.
12th. So
Okay.
6 days in.
Okay. Now, I haven't done much of it at home, but I haven't done much at home either.
You haven't been at home.
Well, I have, but I've been sitting in the evening because I knit taking her. And then I think,
I'm all knit out for the day.
knit out for the day.
So I'm just going to color.
So I'm just going to color or screw around or make more of a mess in the house that is already there. So, but yeah, this is my thing. But I did come up with this grand idea.
Okay.
This week, because it's Halloween, I pulled out all my shirts and my socks, and I realized I have Halloween tube socks.
Yeah.
Because they're so comfy and you can just slide them on and away you go. So I went on to my Ravelry and I found 2 patterns for tube socks in the round.
Well, the socks are done in the round.
Stop it.
Crying out loud.
Anyway.
Not all of them. I'm sure some of them are done
So
fucking flat,
I'm
but
going to go ahead and make
you're going to make socks.
tube socks. Well, I was going to do mittens with this. Is this, okay. This is a skein of yarn I have had sitting there forever. How fun is that? Kind of matches me,
Wild and crazy and loud and stay away from me.
Yeah. I'm dangerous, toxic, the whole bit. Is this fingering or DK? There's no thingy in it.
She has no thingy.
I have no little thing to tell me what it is. And I searched around. You think I can use a 3 or a 4?
Well, it's you. I'm trying to fix this. There we go.
There you go. I know.
So I would use a 3.
I'm going to use a 3
because it's you.
Yeah.
That's a tough call. Like,
it's right in the middle of a light DK and or I'm sure it's a super wash because I don't buy much otherwise. And sometimes you can tell with the plies, but
there's 3 plies. So
plies.
It could be either.
It could be like a heavier fingering, very light DK. I'm going to go with 3.
I would go with a 3, but I would still think that this is probably a light DK. Yeah. Because it's very squishable.
Yeah. It's real
It's kind of like me right now. It's very squishable.
Yeah. And last week though, I made her. She did wind up one of the Malabrigos that I had.
Oh, Malabrigo, you need to do better.
Yeah, they really do. They drive me crazy.
I mean, they're an affordable yarn, but
I even hate to bring it over for her because just unwinding when it unwinds great, yes. But
when they tangles up into a fucking mess, it tangles up into a fucking mess.
Yeah, that's why this is in a ball because I have no idea. It's like mandala. It's one of those.
You're holding it off the screen.
It's like Lion's Brand or something like that. It's got a bit of a chenille feel to it, and there's another reason why I don't work on it that often too, because I don't like that chenille feel in my thinners.
Yeah.
So has anybody made tube socks? I think they're going to be great. I think tube socks I can do.
Because there's no heel.
There's no heel. Karen, nobody to turn your heel. You can do it all on your own look. And you kind of get a heel. My tube socks that I put on created it a little bit of a heel because I wore them. So this one, the second pattern is called Sugarcane Tube Socks. Yeah, we're going to make crazy.
Making you dizzy out there.
And this one is just like a knit purl type.
So do
rib.
they start at the toe or do they start at the cuff? Do you?
Nope, this one is cuff because you cast on 56. This one is cast on 61, but I think they do have them with the toe. Because then you would know. Because then the toe might be better for me. Because then I could come up and decide when I'm over it. Except I always start like my mittens. I do the ribbing for the one and then the ribbing for the other so that it's done at the same time.
Yeah. So your anger
right.
shows up in both because you've got them both done at the same time. Because you got them
both about the same time. Well, and in the beginning it's fun because, and I'm sure, I don't know if socks are similar. In the mittens, in the beginning, it's kind of fun and you're kind of going around and then you're like, okay, you get to this and yeah. When you do the thumb and so you get pissed off. And so then I go back to the other one. I just do my little round and round and round and round. And then I get to my thumb and I get the whole, and then it's, and then I finish the one and then I look and I go, shit, I got to do the other one. So you have
the one mitten syndrome.
Yeah, I do have the one mitten syndrome, but that's where the
afterthought thumb, I think, is better because
it does really help with that too. Because I figured if nothing else, if this is top down, it could always become an after. It just kind of happened. And
put
then
in an afterthought and say, fuck it.
Say, fuck it. It's a mitten.
Now a mitten.
Yeah, it's nice. No, it might match the hat, but the hat doesn't have quite as much dark blue as this one. So, because I'm always bitching about socks and this expensive socks, but I went online this week to look for socks.
So those would be cheaper socks?
No, I'm saying.
She's bitching about $7.99 socks, but she'll pay $35 for a skein of yarn and make socks out of it.
So expensive anymore.
I know they have. Everything is so expensive.
Even at Dollar Tree, they're $1.75 now for a pair of socks. I mean, come on. That you can barely get your foot in because all the floats are not attached the right way. So you have to kind of peel them back,
Well, and then they're thinner than a sheet of tissue paper anyway at the Dollar Tree.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you wear them twice and you wear a hole through them.
The one lady last time I was in there, she was complaining. She goes, "I can't believe these are up to $5 now." And I said, "Well, if they're $5 here, they're $12 on Amazon." And she sort of looked at me and she went, "Yeah, probably when they're on sale, they're $12 on Amazon." Mm-hmm. You're right. So she put all this stuff in her cart and off she went. She was happy as could be when she kind of factored in the thought of
think about it for a second.
For a second type thing. Like my husband stopped at Menards and he bought 2 small containers. And he goes, "Yeah, they were on sale for $5. And I said, you can get it for $3 at
the Dollar
Tree. And he just sort of looked at me like, shut the fuck up.
He went like this to you. Read between the legs. Read between the legs.
He didn't say anything. He just wanted his merry away. So anyway, hopefully maybe I'll get it started this week. I'll be a little more motivated this week to get this. I kind of thought I'm making a lot of hats. And I mean, I do give them away a lot, but I like making scarves and I like making shawls and things, but I look across the room at that Stephen West sitting there staring at me and I think,
I could finish that, but no.
Can't. Yeah. Why would I?
I know. I sat there and I went, this would make a great blanket.
Yeah.
Right?
No, it's supposed to be a hat.
No, I know. No. I meant the stitch.
Yeah.
It would make a great blanket. And then I'm like, Susan, shut up. You already have a blanket fucking started.
Well,
that I haven't worked on for.
She's on Instagram this morning and she shows me this cool hat that somebody had made. And I looked it up on Ravelry and
it's in her library.
It's in my library. Of course it is. But look at how cool this
hat. And I'm like, I need to make that hat.
It's called Scrappy
Cappy.
Okay. And it's on Ravelry and hold on.
It's $6.
$6. Okay. But those little things, your scrappy things that you've got on the site.
Yeah.
Perfect. Because then you got everything there.
You could take because the way she has it done.
And I'd blow it up, but my phone would get rid of it.
She's using one main color. So in this one, she has the gray as the ribbing and then she batters the gray, like every other color is the gray in there, but all the other colors like use up scraps, right? And if you don't have the scraps, I got them for you.
Yeah,
They're
just
in
get
my Etsy
online.
shop.
So
I got scraps for you. No
they've
problem.
got some other really cool.
This one's really cool. This is up her
This is
alley.
me. This is right up my alley, guys. See?
Black.
Black with the neon.
Yeah.
See? That's what I think I'm going to do. And I don't.
Well, it's the same one. It's just
Yeah.
different colors.
I know. It's the same one. And let me tell you who did it. It is, she found it on Instagram.
Yeah.
Amy Gunderson.
Amy Gunderson.
Amy Gunderson does a Scrappy Cat.
Scrappy Cappy.
Love it.
I probably will have to like.
It's published in Deb and Sue book.
Once I finish this one, I may want to try that one.
Yeah, she has a sweater that is.
But like, I do need to get. I need to get that other green and blue one done too.
Yeah, this is her sweater pattern.
No,
isn't that? And
it's cool, but no,
together. They're all together.
Yeah, you knit those together as you go.
As you go. There's no like tucking in 80,000 ends. That's, to me, that part is the most amazing of all.
You still have to weave in the ends because
one at the end.
No, you have to. Each one is done.
Well, sure, yeah, but you probably leave that hanging as you go. I don't know. Maybe it's this way up this, whatever. I haven't done that. I didn't buy that pattern. I only got the hat
the
pattern.
Scrappy Cappy one.
And it was probably the neon one that made me buy it because I thought, oh boy, now I got all this neon.
Or you grabbed it when it was free 10 years ago.
10 years ago when she put it out.
When she first published it.
Yeah.
Because she has like 25,000 patterns in her Ravelry library because for a while there, you were just grabbing the free ones.
I still just get, I look like the first couple 3 lines. And then if I don't see anything that grabs me, everything else is single patterns, 15,192. Yep. That's what I have. 15,000. Cows and scarves are high at 1,700 plus. Hats are the highest at 2,400 plus.
Because she went through and categorized them too.
Well, when I do look them up, the funny thing is like, okay, put in Scrappy Cappy, and then you get all these Scrappy Cappy hats. All right. Then I hit free to see if I have them. And if I like them, then I put them in. You know, so I may, and even when I go searching, I always search in my library first.
Right.
But then I look elsewhere just in case I don't, but I've been much better. I've gone back to like in my hats. What I've done is I will go to the accessory. And if I'm looking for, I go to page 17. And if they don't come up anymore, or they say it's not available, I'm deleting them out. But that's only when I'm going searching. Like I only had 3 tube sock patterns.
Well, you don't do socks. So why would you even?
I have a lot of sock patterns because in my brain, one day I'm going to make mittens
out
that
of the
have the
pattern on
from the sock. Yeah. And then this side will be stockinette.
You'll figure out the
the front part or the pat because I love some of the patterns that are on socks. I just think that they're so creative to be able to do this on a size 2 needle going, especially like all the cables and everything that go up and around the socks things. And
you just want to adapt it to mittens.
Just to mittens because I'm not a big, but now with tube socks, you never know. I might make my own tubey socks.
Well, then you don't even have a thumb or a heel.
No, it's just the toe. And you just kind of bring it in and I don't, you do a 3 needle bind off or something. And it's, if it says short row, forget it, it's out. I don't even look at that, when in the description.
Yeah. Short rows aren't that bad though.
It's just that you have to pay attention. And
you do.
By the time I get down to the toe, but I will look for a toe up and see maybe that might be a better choice.
Well, you could probably do those toe up.
Yeah, I probably could do that, but I'm not that smart. It's not something I normally do. So.
I look at knitting and crochet patterns like I look at recipes.
But see, you're not intimidated by but you don't do a lot of recipe. You look at it and go, I don't like that part. You look at it and then think 3 weeks later, it's like, I remember this. I'm going to make lasagna. So I'm just going to pan and I'm getting a picture
I look
of
at
lasagna
recipes for ideas of
and
what to
be
cook.
like, okay, there looks like a noodle. Which noodle do I want? So maybe I'm going to get you a recipe for lasagna because it's really, really, really good. You make pretty much the same base, the same thing and everything, but you use the corkscrew or bow tie, the bow tie or the corkscrew noodles.
The corkscrews are called
Corkscrew.
rotelli.
And the bow ties are called bow ties. They're bow ties.
They're bow ties. But
yeah.
There's also miniature lasagna noodles.
There is?
Yeah. I can't think of the name of them, but yes, they look like a sheet of lasagna, but like Barbie doll size.
Serious?
Yeah. It's probably a specialty thing.
You have never guessed that.
Yeah.
In sewing, they have like the strips, the 2.5-inch strips that are 40 inches long. And then they have like the 2.5-inch strips that are 2. And now they actually have them that are 2 inches, 1 inch by 1 inch, so that you can fill in these little squares. I'm like, I love those people who do all that cutting because then I don't have to. She's looking up the noodle for you guys.
I am.
Under www.noodles.com, I'm sure.
That's what they look like.
Oh, mini lasagna noodles. That's probably what they put in the soup. There you go.
Kind of like an egg noodle, but more like, a baby doll lasagna noodle. Like if your baby doll was making lasagna in a miniature pan, that's the kind of noodle she would want to use.
As I'm going up this week to this,
I doubt you can get this at like a normal grocery store. You probably would have to order them.
You think?
From an Italian market. Yeah, I've never seen these actually at like Meijer or Hy-Vee or Cub or,
Aldi, those sort of things. Even Walmart probably doesn't even have them, but you probably could get them like at Fresh Time or Fresh Market or some of those Whole Foods.
Possibly.
Whole Foods, maybe.
Yeah.
There you go.
I could not use a recipe to make lasagna soup. No, I couldn't do it. I would just make lasagna soup.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to make you lasagna soup. And Karen, we need some noodles then. So you have to learn how to make these noodles.
Karen, I need mini lasagna noodles.
Karen makes the best noodles. I don't know what she does, but they're really good.
She would not make those.
No, she probably wouldn't. She's over there yelling at us at this moment, saying, chop, 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 with these guys. Speaking of Karen, she just got back with Carly from their cruise
up the East Coast.
Yeah. And it's probably, I hope.
I'm anticipating the details.
Oh, I think it should be, they probably had so much fun. And then they met Tracy.
Yes, really from the Rolling Yarn truck. And
now you've never physically met her.
No, I haven't.
You've just communicated her.
Yeah, we sent up some stitch markers to her via
anybody.
Hi, Carly.
So that they don't charge any back tax or anything.
Yeah. We smuggled them in on the cruise ship.
Yeah, how you have to do this. Big alert, there's going to be a big news.
Yeah.
Today, stitch markers were smuggled into Canada via, authorities looking into.
Oh my gosh. So my boss was the last time he was going up to Canada. Now we have 2 sites in Canada. We have 3 sites in the US and 1 in Mexico. So my boss is the VP of operations. So he was going up. They got a new site manager in Canada. In Cambridge. So my boss was driving up because it's only like, I don't know, 7 hours or something like that.
I'd still fly.
It takes longer to fly. Care. But at any rate, so he was driving up and he had been up a few times.
Yeah, see, Carly said it was a gift. But I still think
it was a gift.
But I still think they pay tax when you send it, even though it's a gift.
Yeah.
I think so.
At any rate.
Anyway, sorry.
At any rate. So he had been up a few times because they were without a site manager. So he was up playing site manager a few times prior to. And when you go into Canada, you're going for meetings. because Canada won't let you in if you're going to work.
Really?
They won't, because you need to be Canadian to work in Canada. So,
Really?
yeah. Yeah. So anytime one of us Americans have to go up to help out with one of the sites up there, we're just going for a meeting,
A
right?
meeting. Okay.
So my boss, the last time he went up, they turned him around at the border because he said, "We're going for me." No, you're not. Nope. Go back. So literally he had to turn around at the border and come back down here.
Oh my gosh, after driving all that way?
Yep.
Oh, I would be pissed.
So now, so they asked my husband if he would go for inventory
I wonder if they do that when
after
you
we
fly.
do all of the American inventory. So they asked Jamie if he would go up and help inventory at the site with the new manager, right? And Jamie goes, "Well, I can, but I've been up there an awful lot lately. And what do you want me to do if they turn me?" And they were like, "Well, then they turn you around."
I wouldn't drive, I'd fly.
No, and Jamie's like, "No, I'll drive."
If you fly, then everybody assumes you're just being a tourist. You know, I'm not going for a meeting. I'm going to fish. You know, put your fishing hat on. Put a little.
The last few times Jamie said he's going to golf.
That's a good idea.
But now he's like, "I don't think I can tell him I'm golfing." There's snow on the ground in Canada. He's like, "I don't think I can tell him I'm golfing."
Fluorescent balls and things, and then you can make them where they actually have USB things in them now too, so you can make them beep and they light up.
Mm-hmm.
So that you can. Oh, maybe that's what I'll get them for Christmas. I'll have to get them some balls.
Tell him you're playing street hockey.
Yeah. Ice fishing. There you go. Yeah. No, there you go. You can go You can go ice fishing. So
yeah, they probably wouldn't allow you to do that either because that's
snowshoeing.
Yeah, I don't know. I like cross country skiing. I don't know.
I mean, you know.
Yeah,
where's your equipment? Oh, I rented. Yeah, you gotta come up, and then they ask you the question. You gotta think fast. If you're not quick on your feet, or if you're tired or something going across.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that because a lot of the tunnel in Detroit, there's a lot of Canadians that come into the States to work in Detroit.
But that's coming into the States. No, we don't care.
No, a lot of the. Well, yeah, and most people don't work. Sorry about
we
Detroit,
don't care.
We
don't care if Canadians want to come down here and work. That's fine. America is like, well,
but
into Canada you can't.
My niece did a run.
Because you're taking away a Canadian job.
Oh, okay.
Taking away a Canadian job. You can't have that.
All right, I guess so. Whatever. She did a run.
But America bad.
A run that did the tunnel, and they literally had to have their passport.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
And they had to put the passport up. This was quite a few years ago, not so much anymore. Now they scan it. Everything's in on your number.
One look at Jamie and you'd be like, he ain't playing hockey.
Good, Curly, but I'm not so sure that
street hockey, you know? Maybe with a pair of boots on.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, but yeah, most of those hockey
they
players are not 6'5".
On the street hockey.
Yeah,
6'5" and 270 pounds.
Yeah, I'm a goalie because
he just lays down.
You can just say I'm Sasquatch coming home.
Yeah.
And, you know, I was just visiting.
He doesn't have enough hair.
That's true.
But at any rate,
he's in disguise.
It's quite interesting.
I do
the antics that they have to go through.
I guess driving more so than flying. Flying, you wouldn't necessarily so much unless it's back and forth. But you know, I mean, I've seen people at the airports like. They haven't gotten to know me, surprisingly, but they've gotten
I would just
say
my boss wanted me to come up so that he can do my review.
My boss is mad at me, so he wanted to come up and yell at me. You know how that is. I just start talking and they let me through. I could just start babbling and just say, "Oh, my boss."
Well, I was counting and I didn't realize I was even in Canada.
Yeah, you know,
I was counting my stitches and I lost track. And
yeah,
here I am. I mean, can you help me with this pattern? I don't understand it.
Next thing is I'd be like, "Go on." as I look out and realize the line is now 80,000 cars long, and they only have 62 that cross per day, but it's now 80,000. So
Yeah.
it is interesting though, because we were in New York, but pre-COVID, and we had gone up to, he was in a meeting and we had done Vermont and Upper New York. And
You went up the Hudson River.
Yeah, the Hudson River. You got to get up there. You got to go check it out because you can't get there from here. You know, that's how they tell you. But anyway, well, I'm going to tell you how to get there from here. We went, and on this one road, there's an actual crossing with the guards. We were driving through the subdivision, and then there's another road that has no guards. And you literally crossed over into Canada, which we didn't realize. Okay. And we came back this way. We kind of swung. Mikey swung around. He goes, I think we're not supposed to be here. And sure enough, we were on the Canadian side of the border.
Yeah.
So we sort of turned around and went back through this little subdivision, and off they went. And there was a grocery store right in Canada. And I'm sure these people just go right in and out. So sometimes I wonder how that even works. You know, we don't have a wall up there yet. Yeah. We have the southern border. Do you know that the southern border is now actually secure?
Good.
Finally, we actually have a southern border that's secure.
Good.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
You know,
it needs to be.
Oh, and the other thing I forgot to tell you was my husband, I actually showed him when we came back from Cozumel on my cruise, and you go around Cuba. And I didn't realize Cuba's as big as it is. But on the way down, Guantanamo.
Well, I mean.
Yeah. My husband's like, well, maybe you'll see Guantanamo.
It's as big as New Jersey, right?
It's huge. And when you come around, you see these lights that are flashing up here, and that is Guantanamo. Oh. And the captain came on the next morning because they must have been questions. And he said, yes, we did pass Guantanamo last night. And yes, as a rule, we do slow down around that area because there are so many people that, you know, come across and get out in the water because it's maritime law that they have to stop. So they do slow when they go through, just in case they might see some boat or something out there to pick things up. And Carly was actually on a cruise once where they picked up immigrants. I mean, people trying to get out of, you know, those places like Haiti or something like that. And I feel for them really bad. I didn't realize it's that close to the United States. It's only 90 miles. Yeah. I don't know why we don't own Cuba. Why don't we buy a Cuba?
I think they're a territory. Isn't Cuba and what's the other one?
Haiti?
No.
Nope. She'll have to look
it up because my 50-year-old brain just doesn't function at the moment.
Anyway, so I don't have any more knitting information, so hopefully we'll get a tube. And if you guys have any ideas, please let us know. Or a cool pattern for a tube sock or something you can
send. It's not. So U.S. territories are Puerto Rico, the U.S. Virgin Islands, Guam, and the Northern
Mariana Islands,
and American Samoa. So I was thinking Cuba was a territory, but it's not.
No.
I don't know why, you know, why isn't Cuba just
see, Carly said they picked up 7 people. I know. Well, and they should be, you know. But that's why Guam is like my safe place.
Yeah.
Every time something kind of blows up or something happens, it's like, here we go, Guam, I'm coming, you know. But I couldn't, I don't know how easy it would be to get yarn. They'd have to like get a cargo plane to bring my stuff.
Just send it FedEx. It would get there.
The military would bring it for me.
And it's a U.S. territory, so you don't have to go through customs.
That's true. You don't, and you just need your driver's license.
Just need your driver's license.
Get in there. Same thing in Puerto Rico. You don't need your passport.
My customer service and order entry people cannot get it through their head that they do not need to send these to international orders, which is in our company. Like if you order something and you're in France, that's an international order.
Yes.
But if it's going to the U.S. Virgin Islands or Puerto Rico, when it's a U.S. territory, it doesn't need to go international.
Nope.
It can just go standard U.S. shipping.
Yep.
And they're like, but it's not. I'm like, I get it. It's a territory. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't need customs. It doesn't need,
Right.
it's like sending it to Hawaii.
Right. Exactly. That's why in some respects, like I said, Greenland, you know, make it part of the United States. Why don't you just make it a territory or something like that? Doesn't make any difference this way. Then we can put a base up there and be done with it.
There is
you
a
know?
base up there, isn't there?
Not on Greenland. We used to have one on Iceland.
On Iceland.
Yeah. In fact, the Iceland airport was our
It was a
base up there.
touchdown.
That was our base.
Touchdown refuel.
Yeah, on
Back
this
up.
side, they sold to us, and on that side they sold to Russia. So, you know, they're in the middle, so they they don't have any
Split it down
qualms.
the
So,
middle. Alright.
you know,
I don't really have anything else.
Nope.
Do you?
see, I finished a hat on the cruise and gave it to the staff. See, I also found 3 ducks.
Nice. I need to
That's
search for ducks. As a
amazing.
matter of fact, I need to get ducks to make sure that we have ducks to put.
You can.
Oh, but it's celebrity. so
It's
not
they
really
don't do it as much. Carnival is the big thing, and celebrities trying to.
Get veer away from that.
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
well,
a
then
little
we're not
bit,
going to
right.
do
We're
ducks.
not going to do ducks.
Maybe we'll do sheep.
I'm saying that celebrities should do flamingos because, you know,
Oh, we could do flamingos.
we should do
I could
flamingos on
find
celebrities. Flamingos.
Mhm.
So other than that, this is it for the week. Get you on your
Yeah,
going.
I'm gonna try and get this one done,
So next
which I
week
probably
you have
will.
an apple.
You know, it won't take me much
But
longer.
your sock done.
This will be a floppy hat because
It's kind of tall.
it's like, you know, so
It's
I'm-
going to be a nice
I'm
floppy hat.
almost halfway done with it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You're to your ears, which is good. Anyway,
So I'll try and get that one done, and then
I'll try to get my socks started.
I
at
have
least.
that spun right round one that I need to finish, or
Oh.
not spun right round.
I need to start my second Santa hat. That's what I need to start.
One from Reese. What Reese is the little boy.
Oh,
Fiber seed.
fiber seed.
I have that hat I need to finish.
Yeah.
That's a you know, knit, pearl, knit, pearl, knit, pearl that.
She's got that fiber.
But it looks
But
really
it's-
cool.
It's so amazing. I know. And Colleen, when you listen to this, I have a bright neon green hat that all you have to do is let me know if you want it. I'll send it to you. You can pretend that you've worked on it, and then you can give it to John, and he'll be happy that he gets his bright neon green hat. So it's all cool, you know, because I was making it for Maddie and it didn't work out the way I wanted it. So this way, John will get his neon green hat. You can take credit for it.
And you can just continue knitting on socks.
I just, well, I do her crocheting too, like she likes to do.
Right.
So whatever. So
Colleen,
anyway,
if you want to learn how to do this, it's easy.
Yeah.
I will show you.
Are
Like
you
it's a
up to-
piece of cake.
hey, come on over tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow because that's holiday. I don't know who's off on tomorrow. But
Yeah.
I know the state's closed. The
states.
banks are closed. I don't have to go to the bank for any reason, so I guess I'm okay.
Mine can. No.
Do they do any holidays anymore where things are closed except Christmas and maybe Thanksgiving? Well, Thanksgiving they all open at night now, like at 5
Well,
o'clock.
the retail places are.
Yeah, they do. The grocery stores don't necessarily do that. And I've never understood why movie shows, movie theaters open later on the holidays.
Because people are off of work and they need something to do, especially with the kids.
Okay,
So
I
they
guess.
you know, premieres start, you know, like Harry Potter always opened, you know, at 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Toy Story had to go to them all. And
Okay.
so I wasn't going to go to them.
Not me either.
At night, but Jamie took her.
Watched
Jamie always took her.
one.
They would go to
Remember
the
there's
midnight
4
showing.
houses. 4 houses.
Yeah.
All I remember is Huff and Puff,
Hufflepuff,
something with a claw.
Ravenclaw.
That's it. I should remember that with
Ravenclaw.
that should do it. And
Ravenclaw.
then after that, oh, Gryffindor,
Gryffindor, and
and
Slytherin.
oh, see, now the snake I would totally throw in.
Slytherin.
Yeah, you know. Anyway, so we used to always go to movies late on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We never did. No,
Yeah,
we could
because
come to
you
the
eat early and then you watch football and then what do you do?
But usually we were traveling because when I was growing up, we
On
went to
Thanksgiving
Grandma's and
Day?
Grandpa's. Yeah, we would drive up to Chicago to go to have dinner
Okay.
with them,
And then
home.
drive back. Oh yeah, no.
Yeah. But we lived only an hour, not down here. I didn't grow up down here, so anyway.
All right.
See you guys next week, and stay cool and get your decorations out and get ready for, I mean, Hobby Lobby has Christmas at 15%, 50% off. You can almost decorate for Christmas.
Yep.
And then start your
And-
Easter in December.
And keep your eye out on favorite our Block Around the Table Etsy shop, because I have a Black Friday sale coming.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
How cool.
It'll be the best sale of the year.
What you should have Flock days.
But if there's something that you really, 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 really want,
just let her know.
Grab it up right now at 15% off, because they might not be there anymore come Black Friday, which is,
whenever you decide your Black Friday.
No, it's Etsy's.
Etsy has it.
Etsy does an event, and sellers can participate or not participate while I'm participating in it.
Okay. All right.
So the whole shop will be on sale then too. That will be the best sale of the entire year, y'all.
That's cool. She does one of those sporadic things that she just decides,
but usually
I have to get it out.
Usually, if I'm just looking to like clear something out, it
You
will
put
be
that item.
It will be just that item, and
Right.
it'll be 50% off or something like that.
Yeah.
So at any rate, have a great week. How did they win yesterday?
Did they play yesterday? They played today, I
They
think.
played today. Well, it was the Hoosiers that played yesterday. Sorry, it was college yesterday. Sorry
Yeah, it was
about that.
college.
Did they win?
I don't know. They were
No.
playing the Ducks, and they were, we're gone. So anyway.
All right. Talk to you guys later.
Bye. Send me a pattern for socks.
No, don't send her a
Send me a
pattern.
pattern for socks.